3, 2, 1. All right, what's up, y'all? Before Rick and our special guest get here, I got to acknowledge something real quick. I need to address this. Spoken Reasons is like really mad at me. Someone tweeted me the other day and they're like, yo, Tim, Spoken Reasons is on live, talking wild, disrespectful. And at first I thought he was just trolling. And then I realized he's really, really, really upset, right? And I'll tell y'all why, okay? A year ago, when Spoken Reasons was on Wild 'N Out, we did an episode of the podcast talking about the episode, talking about the beef between Emmanuel and Spoken Reasons. And basically, I was saying that, look, I know Emmanuel's side of their situation because I see Emmanuel all the time. I haven't talked to Spoken Reasons in years, so I have no choice but to take Emmanuel's side. So he was very upset about this. He DM'd me about it. I didn't know it was that deep. He messaged me like, yo, Tim, like, you fake this and that. I was like, oh, bro, I didn't know it was that. But while I was DMing him back, he blocked me. I couldn't say shit, right? Needless to say, a year later, I paid attention to why he was mad. And then I could acknowledge the reason for it, right? And I understand the fact that, okay, if I haven't heard his side of the story, then that's not fair of me to say I'm going to just automatically side with the other side, right? So I can acknowledge that, yes, that is unfair. And look, bro, I respect you as an OG in this YouTube shit that we came up in together. So for that reason, even though you were talking mad disrespectful, I'm not even going to pay attention to all that negativity because I can acknowledge your point. And I will say I meant no disrespect and I apologize, bro. Because look, man, I'm not about internet beef or internet drama. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter. I'm just trying to get this money. And it's too much money out here for everybody to get for us to be worried about the pettiness in the world. All right. Now, with that being said, let's start an amazing episode. Y'all are going to love it. Rick and Tway are just getting in here. I'm going to let them pee and get their makeup on. Rick needs to cover up some stuff on his face. And then we're going to get this shit started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. People, children, keep on.
Oh my
children,
God.
Children, people, keep on.
Children, people,
children,
children, keep on, cheap on.
children, keep on.
Children, people, people,
Keep on,
crying.
children, people die.
Children, people.
All
right. Well, hey.
No, it's so funny because like he sent me that TikTok and he thought it was the funniest thing ever.
No.
And I was like, why is it so funny?
The only person who does not think that TikTok is hilarious.
And then you and Chia, when I came over, and you and her, you guys kept singing that, and I was just like looking at Rick like.
I was dying secretly because I never told them that you didn't find it funny. I haven't told anybody because I'm a little embarrassed by it.
So here's the thing, right? With me and Chia. Okay, well, let's do the intro. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the No Chaser Podcast. Welcome back. Nikki Blades couldn't make it today, so I thought y'all have been requesting Tway the Bae to come in for a minute now, so I thought, what a perfect day to just have Tway pop in. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And this is our special guest. You might have seen her chefing all over YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, and I don't know, maybe you spying on them in their apartment as she chefs it up.
You dirty freaks.
Chef Tway the Bae.
Hello.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I don't always have the most faith in Chia finding everything that I find funny. You know what I'm saying? And then so when Rick sent me that shit, I died. And then I showed it to Chia, and I was like, yes, she finds it funny.
What?
I don't get how you don't find it funny.
I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but it's not like that funny to me.
Bruh,
it's just
stop.
not.
You gonna get canceled. This is where cancel culture needs to come in.
Oh my
cancel
God.
people who
Are you
don't have a good
canceling
sense
me?
of humor. Yes.
But I tell you what, you know what Chia never found funny? Like, got annoyed that I thought it was so funny.
What?
I don't know if you. So there's an old Mad TV skit that me and Rick love.
Land That I Love?
Land That I Love. Okay, so we'll play it for you later. But
Okay.
We should have sang that.
Yeah. Okay. So it's an infomercial for like a country album, and it's this couple that sings together, and it's the same song over and over again, and the song is, This is the land that I love. This is the land that I love.
This is the land that I love.
This is the land that I love.
This is the land that I love.
All right, so it's that for
The whole time.
for like
Oh
5
my
whole
God.
minutes.
But then it's different songs.
Yeah.
You are the love of my love.
Yeah, you are the love of my life. And then
Why do I feel like that's like us 50% of the time?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
so they keep doing it through the whole skit, or they'll be like, oh, and then, so it'll stop, it'll little interview, and they're like, all right, well, then we decided to change things up for our Christmas album. It's, this is the land that I love. And me and Rick died over this shit, right?
Fucking hilarious.
I showed it to Chia. I sent it to her one time, and she was like, I don't know. It's I don't know. I didn't think, just didn't. So I was like, ah, man.
Let me tell you, boy. It's time for new women's.
All right. Goodbye.
Here's the thing, man. We're meant for each other.
You guys really are. And I feel like the only reason you guys aren't is because you guys are straight.
Right. Right. And
Kind of makes sense.
it's just one of those things where
Goddamn sexuality.
all the time, every few months, I think me and Rick will be laughing about something or talking about something. I'll be like, hey, man, I mean, look, man, I'm so glad you're in my life, bro.
Because other people, man.
Yeah.
No, your guys' friendship is like really fucking cool. Ever
Thank
since
you.
like the beginning of like us talking, I just noticed that like he texts you all the time. Like you guys still do like every single day. And I'm like, how do you guys? I don't do that with like my best friend that often.
Right.
So it's like, it's rare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Rick text all day, every day.
A little less now.
Little less now.
A little less now. We've grown.
Because of the baby.
Yeah.
But
a wife and a baby and a
yeah,
girlfriend.
it's because of the whole, because we have this whole kind of, it's like a stream of consciousness, kind of like, yo, this shit's funny, like, or like literally every opinion that pops into our heads, like we kind of have to share with each other. I don't know when that happened, but it's gonna happen.
I love that.
I
Why
think-
can't we have that?
You don't reply to me. I text you all day. You don't fucking reply. That's your fault. Bruh.
True. That's true.
Sometimes I'll go to send her a TikTok.
Yeah.
And then I'll see the last 8 TikToks I sent. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. You didn't reply to that. All right.
Okay, so I have to do that to Chia as well, to the point where I make sure she replies to my last one, but where I'll be like, or she'll say something like, "Ha, okay, yeah, cool, babe. You didn't reply
Exactly.
to my TikTok I just sent you."
Story of Rick's life.
It's so it's only annoying to me because she sends me shit. So it's like, how do you not see that something else was sent here before you did that?
You know what it is?
What?
It's the Asian woman in you, because
What?
my mom, that's all she does. Like in our Line chat. So Line is this app that's really popular in Asia, as opposed to like WhatsApp. They use this thing called Line. All right. Specifically Thailand, Thai people love this Line app. All right. My mom will be like, "Did you watch the video I sent you?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it was 10 minutes long." and it'll be like some Thai kid in a talent show on TV or something like that. Look how amazing this Thai kid's saying, right?
Singing Land That I Love.
Oh yeah, right? Or Thailand that I love. Wow.
Wow. How do you guys like get on this like vibe together? I
don't
love
know,
it.
man.
No, see, that's the thing. We don't get on it. We're just both on it.
Yeah, I love it.
Wow, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So she'll send me this shit, or it'll be like a 10-minute compilation of like, I don't know, puppies or something, right? And I'm like, no, mom, I didn't get a chance to watch
Aw.
it. But then she will literally send me. I'll send her something, and then she doesn't watch, and then she'll send me 8 videos in succession without getting me without me reacting at all. You know what I'm saying? And be like, "Why watch my videos?" I'm like, "Mom, please, I don't have time.
I don't have 2 hours.
Yeah.
Total this up.
So maybe that's
so dead.
it's in you as an Asian woman.
Probably. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Just a jerk.
I mean,
I don't know.
but to be fair,
I've been really good at watching your TikToks. Yes, I have.
I
I've
just
been.
had to force you. You watched the TikTok I sent you yesterday during the day as we walked to the car to come here today. You're a liar.
Okay.
So here's the thing.
Said I'm trying.
This is your intervention. This isn't even going.
Well, I'm gonna force Chia to watch this as well because the only way that I get her to watch the shit I want her to watch now is one, if she's taking a shit, right? As soon as she's pooping, I'm like, okay, she has no choice. I have to send this to her now, right?
Yeah.
Or I gotta do this, babe, watch, babe, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're in other places and I send it to her, there's no way she watches.
There's no way. Well, he can't do it when I'm pooping because I poop like that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
So quick.
like
So quick.
very quickly.
Like it just falls out.
Wow.
It does. I don't. Okay, so I've never understood the like legs falling asleep on the toilet being so common because I've never experienced that until like I had constipation or something.
Legs falling asleep is my everyday.
Yeah, it's not.
It used to be my everyday. My legs they're pretty good now.
Well, and it's not even because, and here's the thing, right? It's not because I'm struggling to shit at all.
Yeah, you're just there.
I'm there, and I don't believe. Okay, so when you sit down, are you pushing right away?
I mean, I feel it,
Okay,
so it just comes out.
Well, okay, so me, I'm not. I feel like I've talked to a lot of people who they sit down to shit, and they're like, man, and they're trying to push it out immediately, like they need to get in, get out, like, and because that's what they feel like they need to do, right?
Yeah.
For me, I love shitting so much. So I'm like, I sit there, I'm like, it's my time away from the baby and the wife. I get to catch up on emails. And then I just kind of let everything happen naturally on its own time. You feel me? And the thing about me is that, like, if I give it a little bit of time, I'll get a second wave.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I just need to chill and let it happen. So for that reason, my legs be gone by the time I'm done.
You know what you got to do? Practice not resting your hands on your legs. Yes, I'll be up here if I'm doing anything.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So do you guys like be in there just like enjoying that smell or what?
I use the drops.
And if I feel it's a particularly funky sesh, I give myself a courtesy flush. Flush in between.
Okay.
Or else, let me tell you, it's a lot of shit.
It's crazy.
It's a lot. Yeah.
But so here's the weirder part about hers. Like for me, I feel it and I'm like, oh, I should poop, and then I go poop.
Yeah.
Her, it's like she doesn't feel it until it's like there.
Yeah.
So when she's like, I gotta poop, she just gets off the couch and runs. I'm like, well, did you not feel it beforehand?
I don't. Like, it's just right. Like, I feel that pressure and I know that it's going to come out right away.
Yeah, so when she gets there, just
So
loose
weird.
booty hole.
So me and Rick, loose booty hole. And y'all are in Long Beach now. LB in the LB.
Oh my God.
So me and Rick used to have this thing where, and I don't know, this is why I feel like we're just so similar, right? And we just kind of like the universe just kind of brought us together, right? Because when we first started, kicking it a lot, when I was like driving all the time, there would be situations where I'm like, yo, emergency poo, be like 10 minutes late. He'd be like, for sure, bet. And then we weren't saying bet back then, but for sure. And then, or I would pull up to his house, he'd like, yep, emergency poo, gonna have to give me 15 minutes. I'm like, no problem at all. I understand.
That was like the norm.
Yeah.
I was always shitting right before you had to go somewhere.
Oh, poopy head ass.
Man.
Oh,
at least it's not life anymore. You would hate
Yeah,
if
I
that
would
was my
probably
life
hate
right
it.
now. Oh
Probably.
my God.
But you're very good, like knowing your body and knowing when is a good time to poop. So
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
As long as I don't have to be out of the house before 7, we good.
Ah, man. Doesn't it seem like the world's against us from getting a good night's sleep this time of year? Nah, the summers are hot. You're kicking off the blankets. You're feeling clammy. You just can't get comfortable in your bed. Sometimes it just don't feel right. Your back hurts. You're sore. All types of things. All right. But when you have a purple mattress, you can sleep cool and comfortable no matter what the world throws at you. All right. And that's because only purple mattresses have the grid. Okay. It's like this honeycomb looking bouncy thing. Its unique ventilated design allows air to flow through to help you sleep cool, even when it feels like 1,000 degrees outside. And the grid is amazingly supportive for your back and legs while cushioning your shoulders, neck, and hips no matter how you sleep. That's lit. Unlike memory foam, which remembers everything, the grid bounces back as you move and shift, so you never get that I'm stuck feeling you do with memory foam, And Your boy definitely needs a good night's sleep. I feel like my posture is messed up, so that's why I like the purple, because it really it gives you a good resistance without sinking too much in it. Because sometimes if something is too soft, I can't get comfortable. Try your purple mattress risk-free with free shipping and returns. Financing is available too, and just for y'all, I got a special treat. Purple is comfort reinvented. So all you got to do, you'll get 10% off any order of $200 or more. Go to purple.com/nochasergang10 and use promo code nochasergang10. That's purple.com/nochasergang10. Promo code nochasergang10 for 10% off any order of $200 or more. One more time, purple.com/nochasergang10 and use promo code nochasergang10. Terms apply. Oh man, we need to make love. We need to make love to each other in the world. Everybody just needs to get a little something on occasion, and that's why this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Say it with us now. Blue Chew. Blue Chew is making waves and bringing more confidence to the bedroom by offering chewable tablets that can help men get stronger and longer lasting erections. Now that's just lit. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Oh my God, it's like Flintstone vitamins. All right. Blue Chew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections to combat all forms of erectile dysfunction. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in discreet packaging, so you ain't got to be embarrassed about it. Okay. Blue Chew's licensed and medical providers work with you to find the right ingredient and strength for your prescription. If you don't like swallowing pills, no problems. All right. They are chewable. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And here's a special deal for the No Chaser listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code TIM at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code TIM to receive your first month free. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. So Rick one time called me shit man in summer school, which led to this girl calling me shit man the whole.
Dang.
So yeah, it was I forget what happened. It was probably another situation where I was like, we were maybe late to class because I had to. I don't know. I forgot exactly why.
Sunday.
But he was like, whatever, shit man, as we were like walking into class. And so this girl Shanae, she was cool and she was in the class with us, and then just casually we were talking to her. She's like, okay, shit man.
I'm
That was his
dead.
name.
And we died, and then she just always called me shit man.
That's funny.
Did I ever tell y'all about the time Chia almost shitted herself in Thailand?
No.
Also, I'm really excited. If we talk about shit the whole hour, I'm gonna be hyped.
Why the whole? Because she
Oh
gonna
my
tell a
God.
story
No.
that she should not tell. Did you do it?
I think, I've told
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, you
told
told
that,
us.
but
You told us. Yeah.
Tell her here.
All right. Well, I'll let you decide. So we were in Thailand, right? And I forget why. I think it might have been I think I was doing a show out there for some like YouTube event, and
That's so cool.
yeah, it was dope. And we were staying at this hotel, and we were like, let's go downstairs to a little bar downstairs and like get a drink, whatever. And so that day, Chia had some street meat. You feel me? And I will always tell people, when you're in Southeast Asia, you gotta try some street meat or some street off the vendors off the street, some food from the vendors off the street. Like, it's not regulated. Well, it's getting a little more regulated now, but it's not regulated, but it's fire. It's like some of the best food you've ever had. But if you're not used to it, you probably gonna get diarrhea for a few days. You know what I'm saying? So we were coming downstairs. She looked all nice. She had this, I feel like it was like a dark green, flowy, like summer dress on. You know what I'm saying? And we get to the bottom of the elevator, like doors were opening up to this bar. And she said, oh my God, I have to go back. Oh my God. So she went without me back upstairs, and she was like, babe, as soon as I got in the room, it was like Dumb and Dumber status.
Oh God.
And I was like, oh shit.
Oh my God.
Like, that would have been
bad?
so bad.
Bruh.
Yeah, but if you're ever in Thailand, treat me. You should do it. You know what I'm saying? Pack something to help you with that, but do it.
There are like pills that you can do, but like honestly, like, okay, so I've gone back to Vietnam a few times, and I haven't had that problem yet of like adjusting to the food. I don't know if it's because I grew up there and like my body's just used to it.
Yeah.
But like ever since coming over here, people have always just warned me about the street foods in Vietnam, but I don't know, nothing has ever happened to me yet.
I really
I know it's gonna happen to me.
You think so?
I know it,
You think so?
100%.
Really?
Bruh.
I don't know. We shall see.
Ranch does that to me. Like, there's no way I'm gonna have a safe booty.
So it happened. You know, I think it really does have to do with just what you grew up on, or you know, just what how different countries treat different foods too, right? Because when I was in Mexico with my ex for her sister's wedding, they're different. The different way they just treat the cheese out there was fucking me up.
Yeah.
But it was so fire. It was that like that Oaxaca, like, oh, it was bomb.
Delicious.
Right? So great. So, but it was on everything. But I fucking loved it. You know, I love cheese, right? I'm talking about they even had shit. It was a fruit cup with cheese. It's so fire. They're called they call them just gazpachos out there.
Isn't that a salad?
No, I know, but this is different.
Cold
this
salad
is different.
or cold soup?
Yeah. So they're called something like that. Gazpachos, whatever it was. No, whatever it was. This is in
Gazpachos.
This is in Morelia, Michoacan. All right, and to this day, I haven't been able to find a place that does the fruit cups like this specifically. And if you even Google it, it says it's very specific to this city in Mexico. But it's like fruit, and then they sprinkle this like this cheese on top, and they mix it in. It's fucking bomb. But anyways, I'm tearing up all the food out there. But I had to shit so much, and it was embarrassing because their bathroom was right in the middle of the living room. Like, it was like
in the middle.
Yes. Like,
are there doors?
Yes, there's doors. But if you could imagine like a phone booth, but walled, it's attached, but it was a bathroom just there.
So when you open the door, you're looking at the couch.
Pretty much.
No thank you.
So like people knew I was shitting, and I'm like,
that's so weird.
Yeah. So then I was like, let me wise up. I started using another bathroom, but the other bathroom was fucking upstairs, so they knew I was going upstairs to shit, and I was going so often, and I just knew. Like I knew, and she even my ex told me, she was like, yeah. Every time I left, they'd be looking like, is he okay?
Oh, poor thing.
Wait, is it like the bathroom in the back room of my aunt's house? With the leaves?
Kind of, but that's still kind of attached to a wall. I think this only had like one wall, almost like an island.
Oh, so it had 3 walls.
Well, not an island, archipelago. Oh, a peninsula.
Yeah.
What was?
Yeah, a peninsula is surrounded by 3 sides of water, but still attached to land. Yeah. Archipelago is a bunch of islands, right?
I have no idea.
Whatever the fuck. Just spachos.
Cheese fruit bowl. That's what it's called.
Now I'm gonna Google archipelago because hold on, just go, talk amongst yourselves for a second while I Google this shit.
So Tim don't know words.
Yeah.
I'm interested in finding out what this is, but
Me
if
too.
it's completely different than what he's talking about, it's gonna be so funny.
Archipelago, a group of islands.
Ah.
I got it mixed up.
Now that you have that, search up what that cheese fruit.
Okay.
thing you're talking
I'm
about.
gonna show you. It's gonna blow your mind because it definitely does sound like the cold soup. Morelia.
I hate sparkling water.
I don't know why you asked for it. You saw what it was.
Oh, gazpacho.
Gazpacho.
With a Z.
Yeah, see, and check it out.
Wait, what's the word in front of it?
Oh, Morelia, the name of the city. See, and it's just like ice and fruit and
see?
cheese.
Looks like a elote bowl.
Yeah.
It looks like an
Minus
elote.
the corn.
Yeah. So,
Ah.
and it's fucking bomb. And people
Yum.
always send me links to different, like fruta spots that do something similar, but it's never like how it was out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm not down.
Huh?
I'm not down.
You're not down?
Nah, I don't know.
Why?
Cheese on fruit, it don't sound. Oh wait, but I like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm down.
Maybe you're down. Well, while we're on the subject of fruit, let's move off shit for a second. Tway the Bay, you're such a famous chef.
You're
Am
such
I?
a fruit.
That's such a fruit.
And you know, you've been killing it
Thank you.
doing your chefing situation.
Thank you so much.
Which is dope to see because I feel like, you know, I mean, y'all been together for a minute now.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
5 years.
Almost 5 years. God damn.
That's crazy.
And when we all first met, like you, I mean, you were doing like the modeling thing, and then you know, I saw you kind of move on to do the mukbangs.
Yeah.
And then so at what point were you like, okay, instead of just eating food, I'm gonna start cooking food?
Well, I've been wanting to showcase like my food knowledge, and at the time when I was doing mukbangs, I was still kind of hesitant on doing that because I was still in culinary school. So I just wanted to learn everything before I actually started going off and doing something with that knowledge.
Good. A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, and not a lot of people knew that I was even in culinary school when I was doing mukbangs and like the food what was it? The food blog stuff or food
The foodie
world? Pictures, in the foodie world, like nobody really knew that I was like in culinary school, and I kind of like just kept that to myself. Like he knew, but it's because he's with me. But it's like I never even talked about me being in culinary school. So
y'all should have seen her in her uniform. It's pretty fucking adorable. It's really, really
dude, they had
adorable.
no it was so big. It was way too big for me. But
Everything was rolled up.
everything, like it was crazy.
Do you have one of those poofy hats too with the thing and the
Small hat.
No, it's a small hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it wasn't until I think, well, I cooked a little bit before like my Instagram blew up for cooking, but it was like for like the Fung Bros and stuff like that. So I never really got a chance to really explain what I wanted to do and how I wanted to explain it. So it wasn't up until the pandemic when I really just took that leap and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. And one day I woke up and decided to make my family some fried rice, and I decided to film it. And that was the one video that really made me confident in doing cooking videos.
Because it popped off.
Yeah.
People loved it.
Yeah. And
know-
it was me. It was just all me, like what I wanted to do. And it felt so natural doing it. So it's like, why not? You know?
That's dope. You know what's crazy? It's like, I think Vietnamese food is kind of a sleeper in terms of top tier Asian food. You know, because like for me growing up, you know, of course Thai food, I'm biased, but Thai food is also like, come on now. So good. And then also people will always go to like Japanese food for what they love, you know, ramen, sushi, all that. And then of course, you know, like people love Korean food, Korean barbecue, all that. But I feel like once you really start to get into it, Vietnamese food is like, oh, because like, oh yeah, pho. Why'd I say pho?
What?
Wow.
Whoa.
Why did you just say that?
Whoa.
I don't know why that happened.
Whoa,
That is
that
weird.
Was so weird.
I don't know why that happened. Yo, wow.
What?
You know what?
I have no words.
No, I think what happened was, remember in First Asian Boy, I got that line.
Yeah, that's
I got this line in one of my old ass songs where I say where the girl is like, "Can we go get some pho now?" I say, "Get some what?" Oh wow. Actually, it's pronounced pho. Oh, well, can we go get some pho? Show. So maybe I just got my brain did something. I'm ashamed.
Well, you finally remembered your lyrics.
Yeah, for the first time. For the first time ever.
Congratulations.
Oh.
Wow.
But yeah, okay. So
Holy
anyways,
shit.
pho.
Pho.
Pho has
It's delicious.
Pho has become so popular in the past few years, I feel. But I think people kind of forget all the other Vietnamese dishes that are out there. And I mean, I couldn't even name them, to be honest. I just be in there like, oh, let me get the one with the chicken and the this, or the one with the egg and the this, you know what I'm saying? But I see you out here repping, always like putting people on the new Vietnamese dishes and cooking them up and stuff.
I love doing that because I'm, like you said, not a lot of people know that there's more to Vietnamese food than just pho and banh mi's. And for the longest time, I was so annoyed whenever someone would or find out that I'm Vietnamese and tell me like, oh my god, I love pho, or like I love banh mi's. To me, I feel like those foods are kind of like the colonized foods, and I for the longest time I just felt kind of like bitter that those were like the poppin' ones, because it's like it took the French to influence us to make good food. But then I realized that through my research, because I'm working on a little cookbook right now, that those two foods are actually, well, they were influenced from the French, of course, but for the longest time, Vietnamese people weren't allowed to eat like baguette, and they weren't allowed to eat like what the French ate, because the French just felt like they weren't worthy. So after the colonization, they took what the French gave them and like turned it into their own. And then that made me feel like so much better, because it's just like a sense of empowerment.
It wasn't like the whiteys took over and changed some shit. It was like, we're gonna take your shit and make it better.
Yeah, like the N-word.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I tell you coming with the one-liners today, bro. You killing them.
That's what I'm here for.
What's good, y'all? You know, sometimes it's difficult to find some food to put on the table, and sometimes you don't know what to eat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we gonna have for dinner tonight? I don't know. So many. It's like, what are we gonna do? I'd be hungry, and I just don't know. But with HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients and mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Okay, it's pretty dope. I'm telling you right now. There's something for everyone to enjoy with HelloFresh. You can get to choose what kind of things you want to eat. Me and Chia go for the meat and veggies option with all types of recipes designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure deliciousness and simplicity. HelloFresh offers the flexibility you need to easily customize your order on the app within minutes. Easily change your delivery day, food preferences, plan, size, or skip a week whenever you need. We definitely do that sometimes because sometimes, we might be out of town. We can't be home to pick up the order, so we just click a little bit. Good to go. Okay. Especially now we got this baby. Sometimes we don't have time to go grocery shopping. We don't have time to, we don't feel like postmating stuff all the time. I like cooking. Actually, HelloFresh has really kind of helped me become a better chef, to be honest. Now I can, they walk me through all the steps and I'm like, oh, I kind of know how to make some shit now. Okay. Just for y'all, I got a special treat. Go to HelloFresh.com/NoChaser14 and use promo code NoChaser14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. Now that's pretty lit. Okay. Repeat the offer one more time. I'm telling y'all, HelloFresh.com/NoChaser14 and use code NoChaser14 for up to 14 meals plus free shipping. And I'm telling y'all right now, there's a reason why it's America's #1 meal kit. All right. Now we all love shopping online. You know me, your boy is up at 2-3 a.m. sometimes, just buying all types of craziness. Nowadays, I'm always looking up just cool onesies for the baby, random stuff. I'll think of something. I'm like, I wonder if there's a onesie for that. And I'm always shopping online, all right? And we always see that promo code field taunt us at checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one to fit your cart. Honey supports over 30,000 stores online. That's a lot. They range from sites that have tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands and even food delivery. Now, here's how it works. Imagine you shopping online one night. You check out, the Honey button drops down, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site, and if Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop just like that, okay? Definitely has come in handy for me. Your boy's always just looking up random stuff. Microphones like this one right here, baby onesies. I've saved a good I think I saved a good couple $100 just on all the random nonsense I'll be buying, right? And Honey has over 17 million members with over $2 billion in savings. And just for y'all, in case you didn't know, if you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings, okay? It's literally free and installs in a few seconds, bruv. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting the podcast, bruv. I'd never recommend something I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/NoChaser. That's joinhoney.com/NoChaser. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel the same way sometimes when people always say Thai food is their favorite. I mean, pad Thai is their favorite Thai food because it's like there's so many different kinds of Thai food. But that's like the popular one, So I try to subtly make them feel dumb. Like whenever they're like, "Oh yeah, Thai food, I love pad Thai." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's the basic one. Everyone knows about that." But let me tell y'all about this, you know. I'm like, so I make them feel like, "Oh."
But what's interesting about all of the Asian foods, they're all different in different regions, especially like in Thailand. I learned that there's different ways to make pad thais.
Right.
There's it depends on where you are, and same with Vietnam. Like the north is so different from the south. Like there's in the south, that's where I grew up, and we had a lot of flavors, like really bold and loud and like in your face flavors. But in the north, it's more subtle and it's more, I guess I would say, clean flavors rather than like in your face. Like there's more nuance to it than like, oh, this is really spicy or this is really salty type of feel,
So let me ask you this. This brings me to this. How do you eat your pho?
I drench it in lime juice.
Okay. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then as far as your sriracha and hoisin, how much of that you throwing in there?
Not that much. I like to dip on the side.
Okay.
Well, I still put it in, but I like to also have a little dip on the side.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Rick? Oh, you used to not even like pho.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like soup.
Yeah.
Any
you
type
don't
of
like-
soup.
yeah.
Only chowders. But I think ramen, not the way I make it, like the traditional way,
Yeah.
got me open to soup.
Okay.
But I'm ton of hoisin in line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ton of hoisin.
You love
And a
hoisin.
little bit of spice. Not sriracha. The other one.
Sambal?
The other red
Yeah.
one.
Sambal.
Sambal.
So I used to, coming up, I would always, I throw the lime in there. I throw the jalapenos in there. Is jalapenos? Whatever. The pepper. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would, I was with the hoisin and sriracha, I'm all over it, right?
Oh, dang.
But as I got older, and I would really like find a spot who's like broth that I just really liked. I'm like, man, I don't need all this shit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm literally just like, I lime it up, and sometimes I'll throw a little bit of hoisin and sriracha in there,
Yeah.
but not the spots I go to now I like so much, I be killing them with just lime. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You gotta take the first sip raw.
Right. Totally.
Yes.
Then
Wow.
that-
How did
then
you
you
know
can-
that?
Because I got a bowl once and I did my normal thing and then it was too much and I was like, damn, I should have tasted it
Yeah.
beforehand. So yeah,
Have you ever tried pickled garlic in your pho?
Pickled garlic, no, but I feel like I would like that.
Okay, so I'm not sure why that's not a condiment. Like, that's not a common condiment over here in like pho restaurants, but over in Vietnam, that's literally on every single table, like with the hoisin, sriracha,
Really?
chilies and all of that stuff. Like, the pickled garlic I don't know, like I feel like I can just drench my pho in that juice too. Like,
Yeah.
it's delicious. It makes a huge difference.
yeah, I still haven't had that.
So that's interesting because I will always, whenever I'm having some type of noodle dish, I'll always add some type of sour situation. Like if I don't
Pickle.
have, if I don't have like lemon, I'll add like some vinegar. Like a bit, like Thai people always add a lot of vinegar to their noodle dishes and stuff.
That's a good stuff.
And that's just, yeah, man, I need a little bit of sour in my
I
situation.
love it. I'm a sour head. Like, I love anything sour.
Yeah.
Like, I want my face to go.
Girl, my mom at the restaurant, she would juice the limes and then take spoonfuls of the pulp and just feed it to me because
Oh my
I fucked with it
God.
that much.
Oh god.
Yeah, like, it's really good. I don't know why. I love limes.
There was this a white chef
White.
years ago who caught some shit on social media
Oh.
because here's the thing, he had studied Vietnamese cooking.
Okay.
And then he did an interview where he was telling people, he was like, you guys are disrespecting the pho broth when you add all that sriracha and hoisin, right? And Asian people got pissed. They were like, how is this white gonna tell us how to eat our pho? But I was like, well, yeah, he's kind of right. But at the end of the day, eat it how you want to eat it. But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like, this dude wasn't just somebody who like saw somebody eat some pho, was like, y'all doing it wrong. Like, he studied this shit.
I
He
think
he
it's,
respects it.
Yeah, it's just triggering.
Yeah, totally.
To see
No,
a white
totally.
tell you how to do your own thing.
But even beyond that, I don't like when people try to add a layer of respect or disrespect for you enjoying something the way you like to.
Exactly.
Like,
Right.
when they don't want you to put steak sauce on your steak. Like, hey, yes, it's good without it, but maybe I fucking like A1, bro.
Bro,
So,
I
yeah.
love A1. And you know what? It's people in Vietnam eat their steak with
ketchup.
ketchup, tomato sauce. Yeah.
See, now that's disrespect.
I was just gonna tell y'all,
Delicious.
I fuck with A1 as well. I definitely don't ask for it at the bougie steak spots.
Just bring your own.
Oh my god! When I was young though, my mom got me doing this. Like whenever we take our steak leftovers home, the next day I was always eating it with ketchup. My mom got me on that too. But she was the first person. Have I talked about this on the podcast?
I don't think so.
She was the first person that actually put me on game to not asking for steak sauce at nice steak places. And we weren't even at a super nice. We were at the Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Blue Bayou.
Blue Bayou, yeah.
And if y'all don't know, Disneyland has this restaurant that's right in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You float past it, right? You got to make reservations. It's one of the bougier spots in Disneyland, right? And so I ordered the steak, and I was like, "Oh, do you have any like A1, any steak sauce?" And the server was like, hey, you want to taste it first, maybe? And I was like, oh yeah, okay, sure. And then he went away, and she was like, I don't think you're supposed to ask for steak sauce at a nice restaurant. And I was like, word? And then I tasted it. I was like, you know what? You're right. No, it's fine, dude. It's fine. It's great. It's great. But I had no idea up until that point.
Dang.
That's so annoying. Like, granted, it's good. At the nice restaurants, the steak is good without the sauce.
Yes.
But sometimes I want the fucking sauce.
I feel it. I mean, at this point, I've let the bouge completely overtake me in terms of my steak places. You know, I definitely I'll go home. I'll throw some steak sauce with some ketchup on the leftovers because those are leftovers now. They've been reheated, blah blah blah. But now when I go to a bougie steak restaurant, part of me feels like if I'm paying all this, then I shouldn't have to add shit. So okay, don't give me no steak sauce.
And part of me feels like if I'm paying for all this, give me what the fuck I want.
Right.
But I don't ask because I just assume they don't even have it.
Right.
And sometimes I've gotten, they definitely don't be having A1.
Yeah.
They'll have their own steak sauce.
Yeah.
And
Bringing
shit.
a little.
And those be whack sometimes. So I just don't even bother anymore.
Do you remember when we were at that fancy steak place and there was a cockroach?
Oh, of course.
He tells me that all the time.
Of course. It was so crazy and gross.
Yes. So I'm sure I've told this story before, but let's tell it again. We here. And then we could go back into the shit conversation. Me and Rick one time, I think we had just finished something. I think we got a little I don't know. I felt like eating a bougie ass steak, right? So I was like, let's go to the spot. It's in Beverly Hills. It was definitely one of the bougier spots. We're chilling. We're getting our food or whatever. And on the table next to us, I see a little cockroach.
No, it was not little though.
Well, it was little in terms of there's the big ass ones like the water bug cockroaches.
Yeah, it was a big house roach.
Yes.
Was it like bluebell house roach?
No.
So-
That's the outdoor big cockroach.
Because
God.
when you see an outdoor cockroach, that's just a straggler that kind of came in through a pipe or some shit.
Yeah.
But when you see the little ones, then it's more of those motherfuckers in the back. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we seen one of those on the table next to us, and I was like, oh. So and here's the thing, right? My family had a restaurant for 20 years. I understand shit like that can happen, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wasn't about to make a big deal. So I got the server's attention. I was like, hey, and I just kind of leaned. I just get a little nudge to the table next to me, and he immediately walked over and said, yoink, snatched it up with his hand.
Dead.
Went right to the back, didn't say shit. And then maybe 2 minutes later, a busboy came out, changed
all this shit. It was
and
fucking
then
crazy.
Holy shit.
didn't make a big deal. Manager came out. He was like, hey, we heard you, we heard something happened. I'd love to comp your whole meal. I'm like, oh, well, thank you, sir.
And then on the way out, he broke a glass.
And then and I was low-key embarrassed that I dropped my wine or some shit and it fucking broke. And then so I was low-key embarrassed. So I was like, yeah, that's right.
Goddamn roaches.
I made a joke like I did it on purpose.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, yeah. but I was thinking I remember saying how lucky that man was.
Yeah, because if we was the people next to us,
In terms of either the bougiest or the not bougiest, somebody would have made a big deal. You feel me? And luckily for them, we did not make a big deal. Got a free meal, free roach infested meal.
yeah,
Yum.
because
Lovely.
we was sitting
Lovely.
and I saw it out the corner of my eye. So I'm like, bruh, did I just see? And Tim
You
went over
have-
there. He's like, bruh.
You have a roach monitor in your head or something, because everywhere that we've gone that have roaches, he's always like, I'm looking at that roach over there.
Yeah,
There's a
listen,
roach
man.
over there.
I had humble beginnings. Just say that. You gotta keep your head on the swivel.
Well, here's the thing. I lived with the motherfuckers for so many years. I just got used to them.
Oh my God.
I feel like my roach detector was like, huh?
Excuse me, Rodney.
For me, I didn't experience roaches until I moved out on my own for the first time ever, and I couldn't afford a nice place.
Right.
And this place was just so janky. It had outside roaches coming in, and I just kept telling the landlord hey, get somebody in here, and she just was so gung-ho on doing it on her own.
Oh God.
And I'm just it never went away. And there was this one time where I was having a GD panic attack.
Bruh.
Like in the middle of a panic attack, a roach flew right into my face.
Bruh. It was a hell of a morning. Let's just say that.
Yeah, started your day with that.
But that place was like, it wasn't like a major infestation, right? But it was low key feeling like an infestation
Shit.
of outside roaches.
Oh, the big ones.
There was no like house roach. It wasn't that shit that you would see. But there was something. There was a hole somewhere
Shit.
that we could never find.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you, there was one day when we were just kind of in the house, like, you know, we had just moved in. I feel, me and Chia, and you know, she didn't deal with no roaches back in Canada. No big outside ones, no little infiltrate ones.
Yeah.
But it was one day I was doing something and she was like either peeing or something in the bathroom. And I heard a shriek of horror that I've never heard come from her mouth before, right? I'm like, what's going on? She runs out of the bathroom, gets butt naked in the living room, screaming, it's on me, it's on me. Takes off all her clothes, running around naked. Is it in my hair? Is it in my hair?
Oh my god!
I go into the bathroom, fucking big ass water bug
my
roach,
God.
huge one.
Oh my
Like the
God.
motherfucker was big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand her panic, but like, cause she, you know, she hates all bugs.
Yeah.
She hates a beautiful butterfly fluttering past, right? But it was a big one.
Bruh, yeah. And that happens with a new house. There's always something in there. Like when it's freshly built, or even if it's like was there and they redid it, some shit gets in there.
That's funny.
Everybody's house I've been to that was like
Yeah.
brand new, you find something. Whether it's crazy ass spiders, like
Ugh.
there's some different type of shit.
Yeah.
Water bugs, lizards, all type of shit, man.
It's crazy.
How old were you when you moved from Vietnam?
I was 8.
Y'all didn't have no lizards in the house or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, yeah, lizards
Yeah.
and like crickets, and during like the full autumn moon, we would
Oh,
go
shit.
hunting for crickets and stuff.
That sounded so like
So I
Game
wasn't-
of Thrones
So I wasn't afraid of it, you know?
on the next full out of moon.
But you know what I'm afraid of? Rats or mice.
I mean, I think that's pretty much everybody. Yeah.
Okay, so like the situation that you talked about with Chia where she like screamed out of nowhere, that happened to us when we first moved into our apartment. I was minding my own business in the morning, just working, and then I just kept hearing some like a bag, like a potato chip bag being crumbled, and I was just like, why are you fucking eating so loud? Because we're literally right there on the main street.
Yeah, she's looking
It's
at you like,
why are you eating so loud? So I'm like, I slammed the window, and I'm just like working still, and then it's like that sound got like louder and louder, and I was like, what is going on? So then I was just like, I think it's coming in from here.
Oh, God.
So I started looking around, and I touched a bag. It was Rick's bag of
it was like protein snacks and shit
yeah,
like that.
and a mouse.
Yeah.
I always call it a rat.
Cuter
but
than a rat.
It was a
A
tiny
mouse jumped and ran away from me.
Oh,
but
God.
But it jumped at me and then ran. So I screamed so loud.
Yeah.
Rick thought somebody.
like somebody climb up here. What the fuck is going on?
What if that was the
Yeah.
Ratatouille mouse just trying to be like, you need salt in that Vietnamese shit? I remember, so we used to live, you know, so back in Long Beach, back in the apartment we had in Long Beach when, because I lived in Long Beach till I was like 10. It was me and my parents in like a 1-bedroom apartment, right? This is where we had the roaches. I remember one time I pulled out a loaf of bread and there was just a one hole going through each slice of bread. My mom thought I was fucking around. She's like, stupid, right? But then she was like, wait a second, because it was like a hole in the bottom of the bag. We were like, oh shit, we got mice.
Yeah.
And then we started setting the traps, and then like we had a few of those motherfuckers running around. But then like when they get caught, they're so cute, man. You feel so bad for
Yeah.
them.
They are so cute, right?
Yeah, because
Fuck
like
that.
they're like they either got like the thing on their necks or they're caught up in the sticky shit and they can't move and they're squealing.
And then
Yeah.
you tase them. And it's like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
They are so cute.
I remember like speaking of cute shit being scary, and Chia and her fear of bugs. So when we were trying to get pregnant, right? there was, I heard once again, I heard a squeal from Chia, a scream of horror, right? I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? She was outside running. Following
Did she take
her,
her clothes off?
No, not naked this time. She was outside the house, and then I see her running. There's a butterfly.
Oh
a
my
beautiful white butterfly. And she was like, it's following me. And I'm like, butterflies will be following people. But no lie. On everything, this white butterfly was following her.
That's interesting.
To the point where when she went inside and closed the glass doors, it was on the glass in her face.
That was an angel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was telling her, I'm like, baby, and her grandma had passed, not like super recent, but like in the past, like, past year or whatever.
I was gonna ask,
I'm like, I think this is your grandma telling
Yeah.
us that you're pregnant. And for sure,
Oh my
like that week, we took the test and she was pregnant.
Oh my
and I'm like, you're running from these good tidings
Wow,
right
she
now.
slammed the
And she
door
was
on her grandma.
And I was like, oh!
Dude, remember Palm Springs when I got stung by a wasp and Chia was right there?
That was
Imagine
crazy.
if that was her.
Chia would have fainted.
Yeah.
Wasps are Chia's like greatest fear.
I can't believe that happened. I still can't believe it.
Yeah. I mean, didn't she leave because of the wasp?
Got out,
Yeah.
got out the water.
Everybody did.
So we
No, before it stung you. Like, that's why you took her spot, because it flew by.
Yeah, it flew
And she
by.
got out, and then it stung you.
Did she get out?
Yeah.
No,
so-
because I was talking to her when it happened. I think she
she
was.
wasn't there.
Are
No,
you
we
sure?
just heard you. No, we heard you say, ouch. And then we were like, what the fuck
Yeah.
happened? And
Yeah.
then you said something like your ass stung.
Yeah, it was me, you, David, and Tim at that point.
I feel like I was talking to somebody and you were carrying Veda.
No, all that happened before you got
Oh.
stung. Damn it, wasp done ruined her memory.
God dang.
Who knows, man?
Worse than I thought.
we for those of y'all who don't know, we all went to we took a nice little couples retreat in Palm Springs. Nice,
It was
little,
nice.
nice Airbnb. It was great, man. Just to get away for a few days and
It's a
not do
fun
nothing
time.
but chill and pool and eat. And we were chilling in the pool, and like I said, she was deathly afraid of wasps. And for some reason, this wasp came after Tway instead, stung her on the ass.
What was
The
it? My
back.
back.
Oh, I thought it was the ass.
Fucking
I'm sorry.
pervert.
I'm all like showing my back. He's like,
Damn.
Like, you sure the wasp didn't get you any lower?
So you supposed to suck the venom out, right? Now leave me suck the venom.
Rick, I got this, dog. Yo, so speaking of making jokes about fucking each other's girls, me and Rick used to do that on occasion. It's always funny. I'm gonna talk about the cat.
Bruh.
So,
Go.
so no, I'm gonna let you tell the joke.
No. You tell it the whole way.
Okay. Because I don't remember the details like that.
okay.
Okay, I
Okay.
kind of do, but I kind of don't. So I'm gonna set up at the details I know.
Okay.
So we're leaving Medieval Times, which is already funny.
Yeah.
We all went to Medieval Times and for someone's birthday, and we're in this crowded parking lot leaving. And Chia, she grew up with this cat, her cat Peaches. And rest in peace, Peaches. This is before Peaches. This is before Peaches died. So,
Yes.
so
well before.
So yeah. So don't yeah.
And Chia was talking shit.
Yes. So now I will let. So Chia was complaining about Peaches. Now, okay, I'll let you finish. Rick.
Well, no, she made some. She was talking about the cat, then she said something stupid to me, right?
Oh, okay.
Now,
Yes.
keep in mind, this was very early on in their relationship, right? But I don't know how we got there. The cat came up, and I said something about breaking in her place and killing that cat. And then immediately after, I said, and murder your pet. And it was like,
Wow.
it was such a dicey thing to do, because like I said, it was
Yeah.
early in, but I was like, fuck, this is such a good joke.
Got it.
She
I
I
laughed?
have to make it. She laughed.
Yeah,
We all laughed, but
That's
yeah.
funny.
I'm gonna break in and kill that cat.
Because like that was not in my mind at all. But when I said kill that cat, I was like, hey, that's a sexy animal murder, you pet. Yeah, it was good.
I've always been so amazed at how your brain works, at like being so quick with it, because I'm very slow. Like I don't get most of what he says most of the time.
That is hilarious and adorable that you would admit that. because here's the thing. So there are times where I'll say a joke and I'm like, man, she didn't get that. But I'll be like, so babe, what I said was, and that's funny because.
Or I just ask him. I'll be like, so what does that mean?
Well, let me tell you, going back to how connected me and Rick are to, I'm sorry we spent the whole episode just on each other's dicks, guys, but look.
I love it.
There have been so many times, me and Rick, I'm talking about in a car full of people, room full of people, I'll make a joke and I know it's just for Rick because I know that no one else
oh my God.
understood it. And then so we'll both be in there cracking up. People are lost and I got to be like, because he said this and because this means and when you do this and they're like, oh my God, yeah, no, way over my head, you guys are now.
And it'd be weird because sometimes it's like very normal shit. I think it's just the way we say it or the way we think that people wouldn't put two and two together. But I'm like, but you know this. Remember that one time we was watching the Justin Bieber roast? Was it Justin Bieber?
Oh my God, yes.
Bro.
Okay.
What happened?
So you know how I always make the joke like my comedy is for smart people and shit like that. So that comes from this one time where we were at Tim's house. He had a bunch of friends over. Have you ever watched a roast aside from Tim's?
No, just Tim's roast.
Okay, so typically on a roast, you have these comedians who are like high level shit talking people, very clever, very witty, talking that shit, right?
Yeah.
So that's going down, and me and Tim are cracking the fuck up. People are saying shit that's just like, damn, how'd you even think of that?
Yeah.
The girls are not cracking up, right? But then Snoop is one of the roasters, Snoop Dogg. So he gets up there and he's saying very
basic shit.
Basic, low level shit. He's not a comedian. You know
and he
what I'm
probably
saying?
even had somebody just write some shit.
Yeah, exactly. So me and Tim get quiet because it's just Snoop talking that shit. And now they're cracking up. And we were just like, looking at each other like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, stupid move.
I'm pretty sure I was texting Rick like, oh my God.
It was like, so, because at first I thought they just weren't paying attention or they didn't like negative humor or some shit.
Yeah.
But they was dying at Snoop. Like, oh, they just didn't get what the fuck these other people was saying.
Yeah.
Holy
And that's
cow.
crazy to me.
And I've said this before in other things, but like it's my friendship with Rick that makes me not be angry at stupid people, all right? Because I used to be like, God, man, how are people so just dumb, right? Like, how are there so many just annoying, dumb people in the universe, right? But then the fact that, me and Rick share such a special bond, it made me realize it's not their fault that they're not on our level.
We're just really amazing.
Yeah, we're so amazing. How can I be mad at the rest of the world for not being as blessed as we are? If anything, that's amazing privilege.
Yeah, I feel bad for you.
Yes,
I'm no longer
exactly.
mad.
Wow. I feel like that's how you talk about our relationship.
No, not at all. Like, okay, so early on, you were definitely like, damn, she don't get it. She don't get it.
Yeah.
But you've progressed so much just, I guess, from me not letting up.
Yeah.
You get a lot more shit now, and then you make funny jokes now.
That's beautiful.
I think I've definitely been more funny ever since I've started being
never
with
seen
you.
that happen. I've never seen a relationship where one person does the funny and the other person doesn't get it, but then they elevate to it. That's so fucking dope.
Character development.
Let's go.
We out here, season 5. I noticed that about Chia too. Like, Chia always cracked me up because she's so damn quirky and don't even realize it, right? Mm-hmm. But me and my pun shit. Mm-hmm. She's low key on that wave now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just for me or it's just because it's just in her brain now. But like now she can't help it. You know what I'm saying? We'll be saying something. She'll be like, oh, she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, it's definitely just in her brain now because she's been with you for so long. Because I'm not trying to be funny, but like from his humor, like, I don't know, it's just in here in the back of my head.
It's fucking awesome.
And Rick likes soup now because of you.
Yeah, so boom.
No, he said it was because of ramen.
Nah, I said from hitting it raw, man.
Oh, fire. Man, Rick's Rick's taste buds have definitely changed a lot over the years since I met him. He didn't like soup. He didn't like ice cream.
I still don't like
He
ice
eat
cream.
fish sauce now.
Whew.
But sherbet. I've always liked sherbet.
Yeah.
I still don't really like ice cream though.
You and your shirt.
That shit's fire, bro.
So let me ask you something, Tway. You as a chef, what food do you not like?
Like cuisine wise?
Cuisine wise, or what is it like? Was someone served to you, or just a particular? I don't know.
I don't
vegetable?
think there's any like particular cuisine that I don't like. Like I love what?
I'm not gonna say it. You'll have a whole inner Asian hate thing going on. If I
Oh
say
no
it.
way. I feel like I like all of them, but I think like I'm gonna punch you right now.
Yeah, I know a group of people that's gonna punch you too when I let the cat out the bag. No.
Why are you trying to stir the pot?
Go.
But anyways.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about.
What?
I know what you're talking about. This is something we disagreed on.
Why am I lost?
Oh no! You think about lobster pho?
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about something totally different.
Oh, what you talking about? You gotta tell us now.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
ain't gonna
get
do like
it.
that. She don't like Filipino food.
Oh my god. Okay, let me explain.
I got your back though. I don't either.
No, it's not because I don't like Filipino food. So my experience with I love it now, but my experience with Filipino food was through like my first experience with it was through an ex of mine, and his mom wasn't a great cook.
Aha.
So that food that I ate from her wasn't like the
best.
true essence
I got
of what Filipino food was. So I just never really liked it at the time. But ever since moving to LA and having like really good Filipino food from like Filipino chefs, I absolutely enjoy it now. Like I love food from Island Pacific. Like is really, really delicious. But yeah.
I've yet to have that experience. I want somebody to put me on.
What?
Really?
To some
Go to
fire.
Jeepney.
Like, I mean, what I've had things like my first best friend was a Filipino cat. His dad made something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I love that shit. I wanted it every time I went over there. But it's been like a few things scattered. But overall, my experiences have not been good.
You like that place, the Tang?
No, I like the tocino from there.
Oh.
It's a few things scattered.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can't go wrong with the pancit and.
See, I have gone wrong with that.
I love
I've
that.
had it
Yeah, I
not
love
good.
pancit.
I've had not good lumpia.
What?
Oh.
Actually, yes, because
I've had not good longanisa.
What?
I've
Yeah.
always had great time
I'm
with
just
longanisa.
going to the wrong places.
Have you been to a whole pig lechon party though?
No.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh, that shit right there.
But we went to the Philippines. I was hyped. I'm like, all right, I'm about to get the real shit.
Yeah.
And then we didn't really.
No, we were there for like a day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We went to that one crazy place
Yeah.
to eat the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The breakfast that they gave us in that hotel was fire, but I feel like that was like catered to Western
Yeah.
taste. You know what I'm saying?
Holy
So
shit.
I don't know.
So yeah,
Somebody put
I
me on.
do like Filipino food.
You know where we should go? I've been wanting to go just because of the name,
Where?
Ma'am Sir.
Ma'am, sir.
Yeah, there's a Filipino restaurant out here called Ma'am Sir.
Yeah.
That's
I want to
funny.
go.
I haven't
to,
been
it looks,
there.
It looks really good.
All right,
too.
let's go. But back
Hope it
to
won't
your
call Ladyboy.
question.
Back to my question.
Back to
yeah.
your question. The ingredients that I would be put off by 100%, I would say celery, but most of the time it's not like the most pronounced thing. But if there's arugula and blue cheese in anything that I eat, I can pin it out right away. Even if it's like a mixed salad, I'm like, there's arugula in that.
Not even you don't like arugula?
I hate
Hates.
arugula. Like that bitter taste, I can't stand.
Really?
Yeah. But I love bitter melon.
You like bitter melon?
Exactly.
I love bitter melon.
What?
But that taste of arugula, it's like bitter grass. It's not like, even if it's drenched in like a dressing, I hate it.
Bitter melon might be the one thing that I'm like, I do not fuck with bitter melon.
She likes bitter
I love
melon.
bitter melon.
She hates arugula. She hates blue cheese. And goat, she loves durian.
Oh,
I don't get it.
Here's the thing. Okay, look, I definitely feel like my palate's changed over the years. I have yet to try durian as a grown man. To be completely honest,
They have fresh ones. I texted you about it the other day.
and I said no, thank you. But I grew up smelling it as a kid, and of course, and that kind of I hated it, right?
Oh.
But I wouldn't mind trying it now because I do feel like
Yeah.
through the years, and also because of my appreciation of food has changed through the years, maybe I'll like it. Who knows?
To me, I've never smelled durian as like a nasty smell. Growing up in Vietnam, if it was like durian season and they had a whole cart down the street, you can smell it.
Yeah.
And to me, like the smell is just so sweet,
Crazy.
and fragrant, and like I love it.
I mean, look, man, people's bodies do different things.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all, if y'all don't know about durian, she's talking about the smell coming down the street. I'm telling you, you go to certain countries, there will be signs that say no durian in this hotel, no durian on the train, because that shit stinks.
Bro, it stinks so bad. And so here's the thing. I have tasted it as an adult, right?
Yeah.
It tastes the way it smells, but with a fruit undertone.
Okay.
Like a fragrance that you can taste when you get past the smell. So I can see how people can like it.
Yeah.
But I still taste the smell.
Right.
So I'm like, how do you not taste that part?
I don't taste the smell.
So my mom loves it.
Yeah.
We had PD Flo try it when he came to my house. He put it in his mouth, and he said, and then he said, "Why does it taste like fruit and meat at the same time?"
Fruit and meat. Fuck, that makes sense.
But yeah, I'm willing to try again, man. Someone also. Maybe we'll work that in. If you and me ever do a mukbang on my channel, we'll work some durian in there as dessert.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on a pop-up right now, and it's been a struggle really trying to see if I should insert the durian, because I wanted to do a durian ice cream as a dessert course too. Vietnamese creme brulee and then a durian ice cream, but I don't know. Like, I don't know how people are gonna feel about that. And like the chefs that I'm working with, they are so like empowering, and they're like, just do it like you like it, so just put it on the menu. But then it's like, I want people to like it too. So it's like it's that like struggle, that balance of like, should I do it or should I not? So we'll see.
I think you should offer it as like a sample size type shit.
Yeah.
Because you have a different dessert.
Yeah.
But like Stinking Rose has garlic ice cream.
Yeah, and I've had it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
think
it's a set course, so everyone's gonna have like a little taste test of everything.
Yeah.
So,
but are they gonna be cool with that stanky ass fruit in their kitchen?
I don't know. And it's also really expensive to get it fresh.
Right. So you don't want to buy all that and then have it go wasted. I feel that. Well, shit. When is your you got the book coming out? You got a pop up? What? Anything else you want to plug? Let us know about.
Well, the pop up is going to be. I'm not supposed to say it yet, but it's July 27th and 28th.
I'm not gonna say it yet, but I'm gonna say it.
Well,
Yeah,
hey, cool.
because like not everything is like.
Wait, when does this come out?
Probably like, what's today?
Today is the
30th.
This will come out like this week.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, because it's gonna. I mean, it's happening anyway. So
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Cool.
All right, so the pop-up is going to be July 27th through the 28th, so 2 days of a Vietnamese tasting menu.
Poppin'.
Yeah.
Whoa, that sounds lit. Follow Tway to Bay on Instagram for information on that pop up, right?
Yeah.
Follow her on TikTok.
All the
things.
All the things.
Follow her boyfriend on Instagram at Ricky Shucks. He's cool.
Yeah. All right.
He's cool.
All right, y'all.
I like him.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks, Tway to Bay, for popping on.
Yeah,
popping
thank
in
you for
and-
having me.
Yeah, of course, man. This was fun.
Best guest ever.
Yay.
Let's have Chia on next time.
Yeah, we'll do it. You know, if y'all don't mind some.
Let's have. Just on the show now. Okay.
If y'all don't mind her titty out the whole time with a Veda on it.
Wait, okay, can you tell me about Veda's fucking screech?
Isn't that crazy?
Why does she do that?
Dude,
She's a baby banshee.
and not only she does it all the time now. I thought it was just like when she had something to say, but it's literally just
She looks like a cartoon, like with her tongue.
It's crazy. Y'all follow me on Instagram to hear my little baby screaming all the time for no reason. It's adorable. Thank you for listening and watching the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks. I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.